Yes, you say you know me, and I know you too. It was like 1 year started again, and I cannot be around this. That's why you acted to me yesterday. Sorry, I just said, okay, no problem, that's fine. And I stepped away. And I'm telling you, I felt some kind of way. Because it was like, you were telling me something. You did not believe what I was saying. Like, you believed that I was just being defensive and aggressive, and I was not having it. No, I get your point, but you can calm down when you talk to people. And it's just the calmness in when you talk to people that I didn't get yesterday. Because if I had gotten it, I would have not been better than I want.
You guys should come downstairs now. You guys will gist later now.
Beg, exit.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just like, you guys should respect people's opinion and come downstairs. It's not about you all the fucking time. No, I'm not pissed.
No, but even if they want people to calm down, don't talk people to come down like that.
I'm not getting angry. I'm just, no.
Annie, ex Handi. One thing I love about these twins so much is the bond they share. The ability to call themselves together and have that tough conversation. Ability for them to always have a reality check. No matter how difficult the situation is, they don't sweep things under the carpet. They always find a way to address it, to understand each person's opinion and, reason for doing a certain thing. Guys, yesterday, Wanni spoke to housemates a certain way because she wanted the housemates to play a game. And some housemates were wasting time upstairs, gisting. People like Onyeka, Ozzy, Kelly Ray, and some other housemates. They were upstairs doing one or two things. But Wanni was downstairs, raising her voice, telling the housemate to come downstairs. It's not about you all the time. And at some point, she even used the F word. And Handi had to call her by the side and told her, mind the way you speak to people. Your tone of voice was actually harsh. Okay, it came off as being rude, and it seemed like you are being angry. You need to calm yourself down. It is not a must that housemates will play game. They have their right not to want to play game. If they choose they don't want to play, you don't have to be rude to them. You don't have to talk to them anyhow. Just let them be. Those that want to play should come and indulge in the game and all of that. So Handi spoke to Wanni the first time. She later came back again to continue the conversation. And Wanni was just telling her that I am not angry. But Handi said, no, I know you too well. You are angry. This tone of voice, your facial expression and everything shows that you are angry. So they kept having that back and forth, and Handi had to walk away at some point. So guys, they decided to have the conversation this morning. Wanni was telling Handi that she did not like the way, she came at her, kept pestering and making it seem like she was upset. That if she tells her something, she should try and believe her and not just keep having that perception of, oh, Wanni is always aggressive, Wanni is always defensive and all of that. So Wanni said that the whole thing made her upset because she told her sister that she's actually not upset, that she's not angry. But Handi, on the other hand, was not having it and kept saying that, oh, you are angry. I know you very well. You are angry. If you are not angry, you wouldn't have spoke to them like that and all of that. But in all honesty, guys, if you watched that video yesterday, when Wanni spoke to the housemates, you would literally know that she was upset already. You could tell that she was upset. Because if she was not, she wouldn't have spoke to them like that. She was getting really agitated because most of them, were upstairs and all of that. Like, you could tell that she was upset. But Wanni is claiming that she's not upset. She just talked the way she would normally talk. I'm sure that if she was actually calm about the whole thing, Handi would not feel the need to come back and tell her you were upset, you need to calm down, you need to do all of that and all of that. Both of them were still talking about it. Handi was still repeating the same thing, saying that you have to mind the way you speak to people. Okay, I'm not having any perception about you. I know you and all of that. And I am not saying that you are being aggressive or defensive. All I was saying is mind the way you speak to people, because yesterday, the way you spoke to the housemate, it was showing that you were already upset. So they decided to talk about the whole thing this morning. And guys, you could tell that both parties are still not having it. We all know these ladies. Whenever their eyes are wide open like this, you know that okay, their energy is up here. Wanni is still being all defensive, telling her sister that she was not upset yesterday and she did not like how she came at her, telling her that she's upset, insisting that she was upset and all of that. And Handi also mentioned that she was not happy the way Wanni spoke to her. Okay, that Wanni was even being rude to her at some point and she even had to walk away. But at the end of the day, Handi said she already apologized to Wanni, but Wanni was still claiming that the apology was not real. Handi apologized to Wanni, but Wanni said that apology was not real. I'm like, hey, these girls, they know each other so well. But in all of this, I would really love if Wanni would listen to her sister, because she already has that narrative of her being aggressive and always defensive. She really needs to listen to her sister, because trust me, the way she talked yesterday, you could literally see that, okay, this is not how a calm Wanni will usually talk. But at the end of the day, I love how they'll always, call each other aside and have that hard conversation. Okay, they always tell each other, oh, this is where you were wrong, this is where you were wrong. And I love that reality check for them. I love it so, so much. And trust me, yesterday they look so fabulous. They look, the outfits, their makeup, the hair they wore for the Bbnaija presentation, it was giving. Even Sean had to tell them, so you guys have this kind of fine hairs and you've been rocking, braids from the beginning of the show. I understand they want to win, the Lush prize at the end of the day, okay? Hence why they're always rocking Lush products back to back. But girls, those wigs were giving. And in fact, I need more of it. I really need more of it. Sean had to tell them, your outfit, your makeup, hair, everything was giving. Sean was surprised that these girls have really nice hair. I bet they should bring more of it. This is the second week they are wearing this season, and I want more. I want more. Housemates did amazingly well yesterday. Their Bbnaija presentation was mwah. It's the fact that this housemate will be so relaxed whenever they are practicing. You will not see that energy. But whenever they get on the stage, they go all out. AMVCA was fan shaking yesterday. Even Ebuka had to tweet something. This housemate, no. They work under pressure. I think they all do better under pressure. And I love it so much for them. They won their Bbnaija 3 times in a row. That was really amazing. Housemates still finally played the game Wanni wanted them to play. I understand the fact that Wanni, calling the housemate to come downstairs to play a game was for a good cause. But the way it came out from her mouth sounded really rude. And that was why Handi, kept telling her, you need to calm down. You need to mind the way you speak to people and all of that. So guys, what do you think about Wanni and Handi's gist this morning and yesterday, guys? I love how, if not for anything, I love how they always come together to have that conversation. No matter how difficult that conversation is, they will always find a way to talk that thing through. Even after opening their eyes to each other, they will still disagree to agree at the end of the day. And I appreciate that about them. None of them are perfect, okay? But Wanni knows how to be defensive, Baby girl can be so defensive. Her sister was still telling her this morning. She was still giving her plenty reason. Still dragging the whole matter. I was not upset. I was not upset. You kept saying I was upset. You did not believe me. Wanni?